Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Real Housewives' unpaid debts are a fanciful tale, her attorneys claim. Lisa Barlow is asking a judge to dismiss a lawsuit filed by a Park City builder and former friend. Lisa Barlow, the self-proclaimed Queen of Sundance, and a cast member of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, has claimed she does not owe a former business partner more than $400,000, and even if she did, it's too late to sue for it. Attorneys for Barlow last month filed a motion to dismiss a lawsuit filed against her and her two businesses, Vida Tequila and Lux Marketing. The suit, filed in June by Bart Carlson and his building company Yukon Construction, claims Barlow owes Carlson $410,842.36 for money he loaned from 2010 to 2018. Carlson has concocted a fanciful tale in which he purports to have bankrolled Barlow and her companies with an open line of credit that had no terms or conditions and no repayment date. The motion to dismiss says, Carlson's attorneys did not respond to the Tribune's request for comment Friday. Barlow has fervently denied that she owes Carlson or Yukon Construction any money. "I pay my bills and obligations and I always have," she said in a statement in June. Bart has no interest in Lux Marketing or Vida Tequila and did not invest in either business. "I look forward to the truth coming out and I intend to hold Bart fully accountable for any damage this personal attack may cause me or my business." In the motion to dismiss, Barlow's attorneys argue there is no proof of any contract between Barlow and Carlson, and therefore no proof she owes him anything. And even if there were, the motion claims it's too late to sue. Carlson's complaint claims Barlow first asked him for money in 2010 because she was experiencing severe financial difficulties and needed help covering personal and business expenses. Carlson agreed to help, the complaint alleges, and loaned personal and company money on flexible terms to Barlow, her two companies, and an attorney on her behalf. Carlson also opened an American Express credit card in Barlow's name, the complaint claims, so that he could more precisely track the expenses Barlow and Vida Tequila incurred. Carlson paid off $119,585 on that card from 2011 to 2018, according to the complaint. He did not specify a time by which Barlow needed to pay him back, the complaint claims, because of his longtime friendship with Barlow and her family. However, Barlow's attorneys argued Carlson failed to provide any proof of such an agreement. His evidence, a series of texts from 2019 to 2022, in which Carlson inquires about the debts and Barlow seemingly acknowledges them, do not prove any sort of enforceable contract, the motion to dismiss claims. There does not appear to be any provision requiring Carlson to loan money, no procedure by which loans are requested, agreed to, processed, documented, or paid back. Indeed, there are no facts alleged where Barlow even specifically asks Carlson for money, the reasons for any loans or the recipient of any loan, and no facts about Carlson agreeing to any loans, the motion says. This supposed agreement is far too vague to be enforced. Even if Carlson could provide proof of Barlow's debts, her attorneys argued Barlow would not have breached any contract because, by Carlson's own admission, there was no time designated for repayment of any loan. Finally, even if Carlson's complaint could account for all of its deficiencies, Barlow's attorneys argue it's too late to bring this grievance to court. The statute of limitations on an oral contract, which Barlow's attorneys claim is the only such agreement Carlson might be able to prove, is 4 years under Utah law. Carlson alleges he offered Barlow a series of loans from 2010 to 2018 and first asked about payment in December 2019, according to court documents. If the clock started with Carlson's first request for payment, he would have until December 2023 to file a complaint, Barlow's attorneys argue. He waited until June 20, 2024, to file and therefore his suit is untimely, Barlow's attorneys say in their motion. Carlson's June complaint claims he finally demanded Barlow repay him in March, after years of asking. The agreement did not specify a repayment date, the complaint says, but stipulated that Barlow would be obligated to repay the loaned funds upon Yukon's demand. The alleged loans and financial troubles all happened before The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, started airing in November 2020. Barlow is one of 4 cast members to face legal difficulties. Jen Shah is serving time in federal prison after being given a 6.5-year sentence in January 2023 for leading a nationwide telemarketing fraud scheme. Heather Gay and her company, Beauty Lab Plus Laser, sued fellow cast member Monica Garcia in 2023 for not paying for cosmetic injections. In the glittering world of reality television, where drama is currency and glamour is a given, few franchises have captured the public's imagination like The Real Housewives. These women, with their lives on display, offer a heady mix of opulence, scandal, and the occasional cocktail throw. But behind the scenes, away from the cameras and carefully curated social media posts, another drama unfolds, one that involves lawyers, creditors, and mounting debts. The latest headline-grabbing saga involves a certain real housewife, whose lavish lifestyle has come under scrutiny, not for its extravagance, but for the alleged unpaid debts that threaten to tarnish her public persona. Yet, in a twist that could have been plucked straight from the script of the show, her attorneys have dismissed these claims as nothing more than a fanciful tale, a story spun by those eager to bring her down. The courtroom, often the stage for the unscripted drama of the Housewives franchise, has become the battleground for this latest legal showdown. The real housewife in question, known for her dazzling appearances and equally sparkling wit, finds herself in a precarious position. Accusations have flown thick and fast, credit card bills unpaid, luxury purchases gone sour, and a trail of debts that seem to grow longer with each passing day. But her legal team, ever the defenders of her pristine image, has fired back with a narrative of their own. They argue that these allegations are baseless, a concoction of overzealous creditors and jealous onlookers. According to them, the story of unpaid debts is nothing more than a fanciful tale, a fiction created to smear their client's good name. In the words of her lead attorney, "This is a classic case of fiction being passed off as fact. Our client's finances are in order, and any claims to the contrary are simply the result of wishful thinking on the part of those who would like to see her fall." The legal strategy is clear: paint the accusers as unreliable narrators in a story where the truth is stranger than fiction. It's a move that mirrors the very essence of the Housewives franchise, where reality is often a slippery concept, and perception is everything. But the accusers, bolstered by a mountain of paperwork and testimonies, tell a different story. They argue that the debts are real, the unpaid bills substantial, and the lifestyle unsustainable. They point to luxury items purchased on credit, vacations taken on borrowed time, and a web of financial obligations that stretch far beyond the glamorous facade. For the fans of the show, this legal battle has become the latest must-watch episode. Social media is ablaze with speculation, fans choosing sides, and pundits offering their takes on what will happen next. Will the real housewife emerge victorious, her reputation intact, or will the court of public opinion, and perhaps a real court, rule against her? As the legal drama unfolds, one thing is clear: this is more than just a story of unpaid debts. It's a battle for narrative control, where the lines between truth and fiction blur, and where the stakes are nothing less than the carefully crafted image that has made the real housewife a household name.